left of the elevator. So we're gonna have a great night tonight. My name is Erin Hinkle. I am a parent, a 12-year-old little boy with autism, and a 6-year-old girl with childhood anxiety disorder. Amy and I, Clausen, we helped to start our parent support group and help partners for community connections. And I'm on the planning committee for Transition Booster Series. And out of Amy and all of our effort came these classes with Live Special, and so pretty amazing that we were able to do this out of a support group. We have a couple great events coming up in May and June. The next Transition Booster meeting is May 11th, and it'll be on Medicaid and SSI. On May 2nd, a wonderful training will be taking place in Independence on charting the life course and advocacy with the North and East Ohio Community of Practice. In June, the Transition Booster Committee has added a housing expo because of the amount of requests on the topic. The expo will be held on June 25th in Pepper Pike at the Friendship Circle of Cleveland from 2 to 4 p.m. We thank the Friendship Circle for hosting this important event. All information about these wonderful events are on the back table. We have wonderful speakers tonight talking about post-secondary opportunities for our kids with disabilities. But before we get started, we'd like to address some comments on our evaluations. The Transition Booster Committee is not advocating to fight with your schools. It's important to recognize that there are many schools and professionals who are doing great job for kids with disabilities. The booster sessions are meant to share information and empower people to be better partners and work as a team with their schools. And we actually do have a handout tonight on Keys to Success Family and School Partnership. So please look for that back there. And we thank you for being here, and I'm going to pass it over to Wendy.
Hi, thank you again for being here. I'm Wendy Smith. I'm with LiveSpecial.com, and we help to make this happen along with the whole resources of other wonderful people. But I wanted to point out the platform you guys all got today. That was a generous donation from the North Coast Corn Creation. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of it, but it's an amazing place. It was created to provide delicious popcorn, of course, but it also serves as an employment resource for people embracing autism. So everything that gets done, from the labeling, to the making of the popcorn, to the sealing of the popcorn, to delivering it to some of the stores in Lake County, to their storefront, is done with people with disabilities. So they have a website, they have a storefront. Their storefront is on Lakeshore Boulevard in Willoughby. It's kind of, I think, a little closer to Mentor. So if you're in that area, they have weird hours, but they're open usually almost every afternoon. But you could call them and check, and they do have a website, and they ship. But it's a great place, and they have really fun flavors. When I was there yesterday, they have the traditional, of course, all the traditional cheeses and the cheddar, but they also have a new one out, Finding Dory. It was like a fruit flavor. They have Embracing Autism. I want to say they had salt and butter, white cheddar, jalapeno, pizza, dill pickle. I mean, you name it, they have all these crazy flavors. So if you can, check them out, spread the word. But I also want to thank the iShare phone group, because without them and without their support, they're an insurance company, they do all sorts of other stuff. They do a lot of support services for people with disabilities. They really helped to make this event happen. They helped us get the room, and they were big advocates for even allowing Live Special to exist. So Live Special is a free online website. If you guys don't know about it, check it out, because you can go onto the website and search for anything regarding special needs. Search by keyword and it'll tell you that. Thank you again for coming.
Hi everybody, I'm Lori Kowalski. I work for the Upside of Downs. I also am a parent of 3 children, 2 of which are both transitioning currently. So I'm going to introduce our speakers. I'm going to introduce both of them right now, because we'll have an extremely short, brief break in between, but just to switch over the PowerPoint. So I'm going to introduce them both right now. Ron and Ginny Zybura are parents of 3 children and 2 grandchildren. Ron has been a special educator for over 40 years, working as a teacher, administrator, and group home director. He earned a PhD from Kent State University in special education with an emphasis on measurement. For the past 20 years, Ron has worked in career and technical education with the goal of preparing students with disabilities for community employment and supporting career and technical educators to prepare diverse learners for employment. Dr. Yvonne Bonney Nicolai is Director of the Career and Community Studies Program at Kent State University. CCS is a 4-year non-degree college experience to prepare students with intellectual and developmental disabilities, TBI, and autism for adult life through academic pursuits, peer socialization, and career discovery and preparation. Her research focuses on self-determination and in developing trainings for teachers, parents, and service providers to understand what it is and to better maximize opportunities that develop self-determination skills of persons with disabilities. In her spare time, Bonnie loves to spend time outdoors, having adventures with her husband, 3 sons, and 4 granddaughters. Shark fishing has become a recent passion for her and her family, and they enjoy going on fishing vacations together. So thank you for our speakers to come, and Ron,